So this is my 2008 Lexus RX 350. Let's take a look around it. The only actual work I've done to this car was just replace the battery and wash the car, which when it was at the auction, it had a dead battery. So all the other dealers just thought, well, if they can't even put a battery in it, it must not be any good. But little did they know it was actually a gem. Which I knew it was sitting for a long time because there were some cobwebs in the door jambs and there was a bunch of dirt caked on the roof, like they didn't wash it all the way. One of the cool features is that there is these headlight washers on both sides, which they pop up and wash your headlights, which that's pretty cool. It's like an old Mercedes, but it's not a Mercedes, it's a Lexus, so I guess there's that. Also, like a lot of older cars, it has a pinstripe going down all the way down to the end of the car, which it's a gold pinstripe too. Looks more like a brown, but it's gold because pinky's up. On the inside of the car, I added these black floor mats because it didn't come with any, and they're just out of my grandpa's GMC Terrain. But you got memory seats, power windows, all sorts of fancy features. You got lumbar and all the seat controls. But something else is this Lexus lights up, which is pretty cool. And then to control your mirrors and open the rear hatch, you go in here, which is weird. And down there you got some more buttons to open like your gas tank and stuff. You got your power tilt and telescopic, some buttons for your gauges. Something else really nice is these mirrors. When you put it in reverse, they'll actually tilt down so that you can see the curb, so it's easy to park, which is really cool because only Lexus would think of that. And here is your radio and climate control. And up here is this thing called a parrot, and what you can do with it is you can pair your phone to it and it can go to this old radio, which is pretty cool, and it actually works still. Now, how many miles do you think this thing has? 200, 300? Well, it actually only has, whoa, it's doing fancy things. It only has, if I can get the key to go in, it's not going in. Oh, dang it. Hold on.
1 hour later.
Only 138,000 miles on this beast. And there's no check engine lights. I just don't have the car turned on, so you see all these things. You got these cubbies down here. This one's a ridiculous one. When you hit open, it's like a clamshell. It's kind of funny. In the front seat, you do get armrests, which is really handy. And up here, you get all these controls for like your sunroof and whatnot. Your home link system, which is just open your garage door. Got a sunroof here that I don't really like because I don't like sunroofs, because who uses them? It's a New York car, so it's got all these New York records. And that would explain the undercarriage, because it does have some surface rust, but it's not like totally rotted out. But it does have some surface rust, so that's to affect the price. Now going into the back seat, you get more of these light up Lexus things, some cubby holes, some more cubby holes, more of my grandpa's floor mats, vents back here, which is really nice. I like those in my book because then you don't need to wait for the air conditioning to get all the way to the back or the heat. Then in here you get some cup holders. You get like a hidey hole for whatever you might put in there, whatever weapon of mass destruction you could hide in there. But you also get headrests back here, which is really nice. My mother's been enjoying the Lexus because I haven't been using it because I got the Park Avenue. But she likes it because when she's done with work, she can use the key, hit the button, and the rear hatch opens. This is probably one of the first cars that actually has a rear hatch that opens like this with the button, and it's all power and stuff. And she likes it because there's this little cover back here where you can hide junk. All these little cubbies down here. And there's one over there. And then there's also a first aid kit, which is kind of cool. And you get like power ports back here. It's like they thought of everything. But it is just the Japanese Cadillac after all. So you would expect all the Cadillac features, which you get them and some more. And under here, you got your bulletproof V6 because it's Lexus, which is just a Toyota, and that's bulletproof. So, yeah, good engine. And here's the only maintenance I've had to do in my like month of owning this thing is just a new battery from Walmart. But now let's take it for a spin. Now let's start this baby up. So put the key in the ignition, have the steering wheel do all its fancy stuff, and turn it over. Sounds like a Cadillac. One thing I wish these things had, besides heated seats, because I do like heated seats, but one thing in my book I wish it had was a normal shift lever, because this is a bit ridiculous. It's like you have to go like this, then go down here. It's like a little maze you gotta follow. But anyway, it rides like a Cadillac, which is really comfortable. Like, why would you get a Toyota that's 20 years old when you can just get a Lexus for about the same price? But you do kind of hear a wheel bearing noise in the back, but it could be tire noise, maybe a wheel bearing. Let's hope for the earlier. Ooh, avalanche. But anyway, drives pretty nice for being like a 20-year-old luxury car. See how fast this baby will go. Oh wow, that's too fast. Brakes work good though. And I got it over here where it says how many miles I got left on the tank, which is 19, because I'm not going to sell a car with a full tank of gas, because that's just a bit stupid. Yeah, it's got to move out of the way. And let's escape. So I got it listed for $8,900, and the lowest I'll probably do is $7,900, because I at least want to make $1,000 if I sell this old luxury car. But I don't see why anyone would get a Toyota, because it's about the same price, and you might as well get a luxury car because it's like good actually. It's not like a Mercedes or a new Cadillac where more luxury means more expense. It's just get a luxury car and have none of the problems of a luxury car. Anyway, that's my look at this 2008 Lexus RX 350. Thanks for watching.